Kakashi during part 2 of the war. You know, when Naruto broke the mask on Obito, Kakashi was like, "Whoa, I thought you were dead this whole time." It would have been years. It'd have been like so long, like 20 years or something, since they seen each other. And he's like, "Yo, you know, you never came back to the village or anything. Well, actually, you did, but you fought against our sensei instead of coming back and trying to get back into the swing of things. You wanted to be Hokage just like Naruto. He fought Obito in the Kamui dimension. People like that fight. Kakashi versus Obito actually is a good fight, like hands fight and everything else. Obito was the one who was always on the back foot from Kakashi. But that fight, was like more even. You know, when I saw it, 88% for Kakashi's strength. Speed is at 90% with his durability at 84. His endurance is at 88. Intelligence is at 88. Experience is 92, and then 89 for his close skills, and 91 for his range skills, and then 85 for his recoup. And hacks are a 90 as well, with the 88.5 for his overall power score. That fight was really good. He was able to, damage Obito pretty fucking bad, and then to the point where Obito was like, okay, I don't have a heart no more. I'm going to, plan this shit, and absorb the Ten Tails. Then he absorbed the Ten Tails, and, Kakashi was then, sidelined from there, not doing too much. Now, he was spamming Conway a little bit, but that's all he could do against Ten Tails Jinchurikis that come out. Then after Obito's Ten Tails Jinchuriki, it was then Madara, and then they were like, oh, he advised the guy not to go into the 8th gate, but, there was no other way. Kakashi was out of chakra pool. Minato was like, armless. The tail beasts were now gone, and Naruto and Sasuke were still dead. So, he witnessed his friend, become stronger than him. For that brief moment, and then God almost died, but then things happened and other stuff. So basically, he fought against Obito during that part, and that shit was cool. You gotta watch Naruto again, y'all. Some of y'all, I don't know. Some people who watch Naruto only watch part of it. Watch all the way up into the war. I know there's filler episodes. You gotta skip those episodes. Get past those episodes. There's a website that you go to. And also stay cool on the corner. That means y'all, you gotta like get in the comment sections and comment on these videos. That's what that means. Do that for me real quick, all right?